Hello there, everyone. As you may notice, this is not a live stream. This is Draven Taylor, though, and this particular recording, or I guess say video, is one that I'm actually been wanting to put together for a little while. It's one where I'm giving thanks to somebody, but to give this some weight and context, I got to give you a little bit of a background of why I'm thanking this person in particular. Those that have known me for quite a while know that I started a business with various people in mind called MusicEternal. MusicEternal was designed to be able to help out one industry that I knew very well and to utilize my professional skills as a programmer, internet marketer, and internet researcher to be able to help them get a lot of the support and to be able to provide some help in various areas that they needed. I've had a number of challenges in this business. I've had a lot of successes. I've got to know a lot of amazing people, and I've developed some really superb contacts from people that I'm very, very fortunate to know. But about 2.5 years ago, somebody that's been one of the cornerstones of my world, both good and bad, happens with everyone. You butt heads, but in the end, you love them and you're grateful that they're in your life. And that was my mom. And sadly, she had been stricken with a really devastating stroke. And it pretty much shook the foundations of my world. And I was stuck in the middle of the ocean with a motor that had no gasoline. And no oars to be able to row myself out of the high tides. And one of my friends came in and was there despite all of his physical limitations. He had a rare form of brain cancer that created an excruciating level of pain for him. And he was looking beyond his own physical needs in this. And was there for me when I needed somebody the most. It was kind of a guiding force for me to be able to piece everything back together. During this time, I actually started watching videos on YouTube by a particular person that had a bunch of videos that he was doing of World of Warships. During this span, which pretty much covered about 5 months, I had 2 more tragedies that hit me like a ton of bricks. The friend that was there as a guiding force for me, he passed away. And I had another family member that had a silent heart attack. And that happened over Christmas 2 years ago. And so pretty much everything that could happen happened. And it was at this point that I knew I needed an outlet. In the past, I'd use like fighting games, like Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that, and I just totally vent in them. But this wasn't something that was normal. It was kind of really deep impacting, and I don't exactly know why, but I saw for this particular person on YouTube that World of Warships was almost therapeutic for him. And so I started playing it. I played it on December 26th of 2015. And since that time, I utilized everything I saw in his videos, and I started watching other people's videos to learn how to play this, and I got exposed to a whole community of people. Some good, some bad. But the good people that were in there, a lot of those people over time had become really good friends. I would say some of them even best friends. And it's this friendship that's lasted over the past couple of years. And, I try to be there for some of them. One of them was doing some physical issues and wanted to bring in some money. And I told him, between my marketing background, if he was willing to go all out with this, I could help him do videos. Because the guy was extremely good when it came to World of Warships. He didn't want to do it. And it wasn't until a few months ago that it dawned on me, why am I giving him advice and other people advice when in all reality I should be taking the same advice and doing the stream? Not for money per se, but more the fact that people kind of view me as like some type of special person when it comes to cruisers in the game. So I figure, one of the things that would be really fun to do with this is to be able to play this, do the live streams, and in the future maybe do videos where I can point out some of the things that people can and can't do with the ships. Kind of do this in a more elementary approach to teach the people that are new to the game, that are still learning how to play it, or people that are well versed that just may have missed something. And so I started the first channel doing the streaming, and then I started the second channel doing videos like that, and also freebies offered by Wargaming and other companies. And it's been one of those things. It destroyed the clan that I was in. And long story short, because of the stream, the few that left the clan and stuck with me, that showed that they were real friends in this, we got a hold of one of the people that was watching the stream, and we forged a friendship with him, and we joined the clan LARP. And all the people that have been coming in and actually joining the clan, outside of the original 3 that he had and a couple of friends he's had, have been people that have watched the stream. So in a sense, what my friend was when my mom had the stroke, when everything that happened, with his clan, and because I wanted to explore beyond the boundaries of what was considered normal, at least in the little community that I was involved in, it became a healing factor in this. A lot of people came in, and they became a part of my world in this. They've been really positive people that talk on the stream. I've met people in other parts of the world, including some of the places that I've lived in, and they've been really, really positive influences in this. And I've been trying to utilize a lot of the skills that I've had in the music world as a DJ, as doing music production and that, and also in programming, to try to expound upon these videos and the live streams to make them more presentable and better as time's progressing, because I've never done anything with videos. I've done music videos, doing graphical ones, but not like live streaming and showing games and that. And all these avenues that have been opened up have been because of one person throwing up videos on YouTube. And this guy was a former Navy officer, and he ties a lot of his personal experiences, a lot of his knowledge, and presents some really, really impressive videos, whether if they're games that he's played or games of other people that they wanted him to actually critique. And so this person was kind of the one that directed me in this path, and this video is pretty much dedicated to that one person. And yes, I'm saving this to the very end because I think it's fitting. And this is where I would like to say thank you to the Mighty Jingles. I don't know if you've seen him. The link's down in the description. I would recommend you to check him out. Sadly, he's not a community contributor for World of Warships or Wargaming anymore, but he still does really good videos. He's a really, really good guy. I haven't had the honor of meeting him yet, but whether if I do or if I don't is pretty much irrelevant. It's the fact that what impact he's had on my life just with what he's done is kind of set a standard that the videos that I make, the live streamings, I hope that we present really, really fun experiences with what we do. But I hope that they also will present avenues for you that Jingles' videos presented for me. And I hope that it could be an angel when you need it in life. And whether it's for passing the time, or just being a positive influence, or just teaching you, don't be one of these elitist people or people that are banging their heads on the walls because they can't figure something out. There's always a way to figure it out. There's people like me out here that are willing to help you out. And I know there's people like Jingles, that whether if he's got 5 friends or 1 million friends, subscribers, followers, whatever, he's taken the time to help people out, and that's what I aspire to do in this as well. So in this sense, if I have a positive impact in anybody's life, I hope that you pass it forward and do it to somebody else, and also be sure to send a positive note to Jingles, because I know he's had this impact in other people's lives as well, and he's not the only one. There's other YouTubers out there that do this as well. And hopefully you've had as much experience, positive experience in the live streams that I do in the videos, and also with his videos and others. And you take something good out of this. And I know this is kind of getting drawn on. I was planning on it being like 2 minutes, not almost 10 minutes. So in that sense, sorry. And I know the punchline was, near the end, but thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing and liking. And thank you for being part of my world, being part of what I do, and being part of, basically being part of my family and my friends. And I hope that I catch you guys in the games, and I hope that we can actually chat in the live streams. Take care, everybody.